Hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer and I'm sharing my journey on Mounjaro. So far, I'm on week 22 right now. So I wanted to talk about what was going on this past week and kind of update on where I am right now and do a weigh-in and all that. So I'm excited to share all that. First, I want to go over how this past week was and what I've been up to. I've been doing a lot of the activity and kind of getting out. So I wanted to share a little bit of that. Happy Sunday. I'm so excited to be going out today. I'm going to a park that I really like. I thought it was going to be gloomy today, but the skies cleared up and it's actually a little bit cool, especially for where we are. So proud of myself. Yes, we're going up this tower and there is an elevator, but we're going to take the stairs and I did not get tired. From the top you can see so much, and there's also a really nice view of the beach. So the deck that I was just up on was really cool, and I heard a woodpecker but I didn't see it. But either way, it's really beautiful out. It's not hot, and the trail that I'm at, there's tree crabs and things like that, so we'll see if we see any. This is the famous trail where we usually run into bugs here, so I don't know, we'll see. I already heard something in my ear, but I really want to get down to the end of it because there's a nice lookout. The tree crab, you see it? Oh, there you go. All right, we'll leave it alone. Funny, I knew I smelled something and I'm looking around me and I'm seeing the plant next to me, and I take a picture of it and I use the Google image thing. So if you have an iPhone and you take a picture of a plant, a lot of the time it will give you some info on the bottom, and it said it was African basil, which is pretty cool. We've seen it in a botanical garden before, but it was cool to see it out on a trail. I didn't want to leave yet and I finished the trails here, but there's actually another trail on the other side that's more for like a fishing pier, but it's still a really cool trail with a really nice view of the ocean. I have a little library. I think did someone like run into it? It's all crooked. Okay, the next time I come here, I'm gonna bring some books to give out. How bad my audio is or not, but I just realized I think it's king tide, or it was king tide yesterday, so the water is very high compared to what it usually is around where I am, so it's very interesting. Usually it's not like this. Usually this is all pretty visible. This over here, the last time we were there, here at least. Okay, I'm not sure we're gonna be able to walk all the way over there this time, but I guess we'll see. Holy crap. All right, so it's Sunday and this is my dinner for today. I was really hungry, so I kind of loaded this salad up. I'm gonna go through what is on here. So I have a little bit of turkey. I kind of broke it up a little bit, some cheese, and instead of dressing, I figured that the guacamole and tuna it adds enough so it doesn't need the dressing so much. I just bought these mozzarella pearls. I think they're so cute and I have them for the week now, and some tomatoes from last week and some grapes and an egg that I ripped apart like an animal. This salad looks really good. Today was so amazing. By the way, it's still Sunday and this is after I got home from the trail, I came home and I was not tired or anything, and I really just felt like I wanted to keep going. I was figuring maybe I would walk around, but I saw it was really buggy out. So I did an indoor workout and I got to my 10,000 steps. Yay. Cooling off and kind of relaxing now. So I hope you're having a great weekend or week whenever you're watching this, and I will catch up with you later. Good morning, it's Monday. I'm drinking some water and eating a dragon fruit. I feel like they're such a treat because at least where I'm looking, they're a little bit expensive, but I think there's another place that I saw that has them for a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna check that out maybe this weekend at some point. After yesterday, I just felt so tired. I think it caught up with me this morning. I'm just like kind of beat, but I didn't feel it yesterday. I could have kept walking and going. I think because it was so nice and usually it's so hot. It was just a nice change, but I think I'll have time to work out after work so I can get that done later. So here's my lunch for today. It's Monday and I made a really quick wrap. And by the way, I'm going to share some information on this wrap. It's actually made of eggs and it seems to have pretty good macro information, so I'll share the bag. So this is like a egg wrap and avocado, some turkey, a little bit of cheese, a slice of cheddar cheese, and some spinach with some cotton candy grapes that I need to finish today. That's why they're still good, but yeah, they're at the end now. And I have only a few tomatoes left from last week, so this is my lunch and it should be pretty filling. Here we are on Monday. I had a really great workout and I was able to walk around today. So here's my Monday dinner. I have some rotisserie chicken. I forgot what seasoning it is. I also have some cherry tomatoes, some mozzarella pearls, a handful of spinach, and guacamole. Oh, and I also have some Caesar dressing a little bit. Adding things like guacamole or tuna to my salads because it means it means I don't have to use as much dressing, so that's something I like to do. All right, so I'm about to have my salad, but my workout was really nice. It was breezy today. It's been nice and cool to us here in South Florida is like 80 something. So it was breezy, and I've noticed that the squirrels are kind of going crazy. So I had a squirrel follow me. It kind of shooed me away from its tree. I thought we were having a moment, but it really just wanted me to go away. I'm just really feeling this schedule, the working out. It just feels really good. I'm behind on my water today though, so I'm gonna try to catch up with that. All right, good morning. Here is my breakfast. It's Tuesday. I was very rushed. I chopped up a tomato, avocado, and 2 hard-boiled eggs. So I'm on a little break from work and I'm having a snack. I wasn't really too hungry for lunch yet, but what I did pick up this weekend, I veered away from my usual cotton candy grapes and I got these table grapes. I have to see if I have the name of them, but I wanted to share how massive they are. What the heck? Like, look at how massive these grapes are. And I wasn't sure if they would be good because sometimes things like, I just wasn't sure if the look of them would match the taste of them, but they are very good. I like them a lot, and it's kind of nice to change up from the cotton candy ones, which are my favorite, but this is really good too. All right, here's my lunch. It's really I made this so quick. It's just avocado, turkey, cheese, one of those egg life wraps, and some Quest chips. I wish I had more tomato. I have one, but I didn't have time to cut it up, so I can have tomato for dinner with my chicken, but this is my lunch today. I'm not too hungry, to be honest. All right, it's 5:30 and I kind of just decided, I already worked out this morning, by the way, but it looks so beautiful outside and I'm kind of determined to try and fix my bike. I might know someone that might be able to help me if I can't do it myself. But if I can't fix my bike today, maybe I'll do a little walk. But I still feel like doing something else today, so I'm gonna get out there and get some stuff done. All right, and this is where we are after the workout. So I'm gonna eat and shower. Good morning, it's Thursday. I actually woke up on time today. Yesterday, I messed up a little bit. So I set my timer every single night for the next morning. And I don't know why I don't have an automatic timer. It's just part of my routine. And I usually don't like ever forget. But the other night, I don't know if I was tired and I just went to sleep before I usually do, you know, my stuff. Anyways, I did not set my alarm and I woke up automatically on time for work, but still like late for what I wanted to do. After work, I ended up getting two vaccines and my arm is so sore this morning, but it's okay. I needed to get it done and, you know, it's worth it. But I've been waiting to get these done, so I wanted to jump on it. And yesterday was a relaxing day. This morning, very happy to be back on schedule. I have automatic alarms now. I did like a 30-minute very light workout. My arm is like so sore. I don't know. It just feels nice. I'm all fresh and ready for work. Also, here's my dinner. I had some tuna melt, and instead of fries, I chose tomato slices. Hey, it is Friday and I'm excited because it looks really nice out. This morning I woke up, I opened my eyes up to wake up early, and surprise, I have my period and it hurt a lot. There were I just had really bad cramps and I just went back to bed and rested and stayed in bed until work time. So I didn't get my workout done this morning, but I feel much better now after drinking lots of water. And I don't know, sometimes in the morning I feel like the cramps are just really bad after laying down for a while, and then when I get up and I'm moving around for a little bit, it feels a lot better. But I'm excited to go walking today, so after work I'm gonna go get in a walk. Okay, well, I'll tell you this much. I just finished my bike ride and a walk. One of my neighbors was really nice and helped me fix my bike chain. I still think there's something wrong with the front tire, so we might have to take it back again. Either way, I got to do a bike ride. I think it was like 21 minutes. I'm gonna put it here. And then I decided to also take a walk, since I could have gone longer on my bike, but I just noticed my tire was being a little weird. So I didn't go as hard as I could have and for as long as I wanted to. So the walk and the bike was nice together. But I'm really happy I got out and happy it's Friday. So it just feels really good to end the work week like this. And I'm excited for the rest of the weekend. We have some good plans coming up, but yeah, I'm gonna shower and get fresh and have some dinner, and I will catch up with you later. But very good workout, very good start to the weekend. So happy weekend. I hope yours is going well also, and I will catch up with you later. All right, so here is dinner tonight. It's Friday. I didn't really eat too much today. I just wasn't really very hungry. I still ate, but I decided to have some chicken today for some protein, some avocado. It's a really small avocado, some tomato, mozzarella pearls, and some Caesar, and some spinach. So that's my dinner. If the chicken's too much, I'll put some away. Hello, it is Saturday, and we decided to come out on a trail. We're at Wakadahachi wetlands, and we're gonna see what we could see, get some steps in. I forgot my Fitbit, but I think it's still gonna track anyways. I've found that one of my favorite things is being outside and just enjoying like our local nature, and I'm learning so much about different birds and plants, and it's interesting because it's ever changing, because each season animals are doing different things, different plants are coming up, so it's kind of a never-ending thing to learn about. All right, so also I wanted to share my weigh-in, and I'm very excited about this. So let's go over what I was last week. So last week I weighed in at 252.0, and that was a loss then of 1 pound. And then this Sunday I weighed in at 248.6, and that is a loss of 3.4 pounds this week. And that is so freaking cool, especially after all the work that I did. And it wasn't really work as in like hard work. It was more like focus, and I had a lot of fun doing all my activity. So I think it was maybe a mixture of all those things just working out. So I'm very happy about that. And then even better, now my total is 52.3 pounds lost so far since starting Mounjaro. Really awesome. And I also like to remind myself that my highest weight was 330 pounds, and that means that it would be a loss from my highest. So 81.4 pounds down from my highest weight at 330 pounds. And that was before starting Mounjaro. So very cool either way. I'm very happy, and it is so weird to be in the 240s. My mind is still 300 something. All right, so I wanted to mention something real quick. I'm obviously so excited and happy that I am at 50 pounds lost from starting this journey on Mounjaro, and 80 pounds down from my highest weight. I just wanted to mention, I don't know how familiar anybody would be, but I have trouble taking in numbers and understanding numbers, and this is a little personal, but I don't mind sharing it so much. But I do have dyscalculia, and it's kind of a disability where you have trouble understanding and grasping numbers. It's a little hard to, I'm not going to go into everything about it, but I do have trouble grasping concepts with numbers and math, and it affects other things, but I'm having trouble grasping, I guess, the concept of how much that is, but I know it's a lot. And yeah, so if I don't know if I'm expressing how good this is, how good it feels to be able to do this. And yeah, I just wanted to share that because I don't know if it's coming across, that I'm happy about this. Yeah, I'm very proud and happy, and I can feel better. My family is happy for me. I just recently saw some other family and friends, and they're all very happy and supportive of me. So I really appreciate that. And I'm not gonna go on. I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. And then I kind of want to make a separate video of this, but I do have most of my family and friends know that I am on Mounjaro. I don't mind sharing it. Obviously, I'm, sharing these videos. It is for a reason. I shared these videos because I wanted to share my experience. It's something that I was seeking, especially when I started. I was seeking out videos like this, just seeing people's experience. So I think it's great when people share, because I think it's helpful. There's some people that I'm not openly sharing those things with. I'll get into more of the reasons, I guess, in the other video, because there's a few things that I want to get into, because I know probably not everybody's so open or willing with everybody in their lives. And I don't think you have to be. Personally, you don't have to tell everyone if you don't want to. But anyways, it's weird getting used to those things. But 240 something sounds so strange. And I wanted to talk about something else. If you are also on this journey, I have a question. Do you have a goal in mind? A healthy weight that you want to get to? I have to say, I do not have a goal that I ever really set for myself, because my goal was always to get, so when I was 330, my first goal was to get below 300. And then from there, I never really set anything for myself. And it's weird because I never got to the point beyond that where I had to set another goal. So I just don't have another goal set, and I don't have an ideal weight that I'm like trying to get to. I've always just thought, and I'm not sure if I will, I do have lipedema, so I want to get as far as I can because I will have loose skin no matter what. And I kind of want to talk about that in another video because it's a lot to get into with the loose skin, but I know that I will have it, and I don't know how much I'll be able to lose. But another reason why I never made a goal was because I just want to go as far as I can without limiting myself, if that makes sense. I guess we'll just see. But that's a question that I had. If you're on a journey, a health journey, and you're trying to lose weight and be healthier and all that, do you have a goal in mind that you're setting for yourself? So are you doing step by step, 10 pounds by 10 pounds, or however you wanted to do it? It feels really great because if I'm walking around, I can feel the difference. I can walk around longer. Like the day that I was out on the trail, I just could keep going, and I know that previously I would have been more tired, and that's just so fun. But anyways, I'm very proud of myself, and I'm excited to keep going, and I'm excited for you to keep going if you're also on this journey. And please let me know how you're doing also. I really love hearing from you, or if you just wanted to say hi, I really love hearing from you also. So thank you so much for being here, and until next time, I will catch up with you next time. And I think, I also wanted to talk about, before I go, I wanted to talk about this coming week. I do have a trip coming up. I'm hoping there's a little storm coming up, and it's officially a hurricane at this point. It's kind of unknown where it's going to be going, where and when it's going to be, wherever it ends up going. Hopefully it doesn't affect the trip in any way. It is a week trip, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do a live or anything. I will post in my community tab if that happens. I'll try and give some warning if I do a live or anything like that. That'll be my first live, so it'll be kind of interesting. So I'm excited for the trip. I'm a little anxious because of the weather, but I'm trying to stay positive, and I hope that you're having a great week, or whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having a great day, and I will catch up with you next time.